And welcome back. As you can see, I'm just saving the game. Yep. Friendly life of the Kingstrategist. Oh wait, we already saved it. Cool. Huh. Oh well. Let's see here.
Yes.
We can now launch the attack. This battle will be overwhelmingly in our favor. Boris Johnson appears to be... Boris Johnson. And welcome back. As you can see, we are just about to end the turn. But now Reichland is finally secure. It's odd. We might as well just do imperial taxation for a bit. Like, to be honest with you, with that rebellion, there's actually no point in trying to improve public order. Because the rebels will just join. Anyone who dissents will just join the rebellion. Caragnon, helping us out. To be honest, I can't really blame him. That's a Bretonnian host. Okay. So the capital of Reichland is yet again under attack. Out on the hunt, or Grunberg. Gets getting repaired, so we can't really do much here. We might as well just head pure financial for a bit.
I will marshal the men.
Indeed you will, treasurer.
By Sigma's right.
The rebellion still has some effort to go through. Grunberg. Like, it's always nice to have defenses just around the place. Like, they don't give you an income. The dwarves of Karak Norn, we will repay that debt one day. They're defensive, but it's kind of Xinth that's weird. Like, they're at war with the Bretonnians, and they can't colonize down there. So.
I command here.
Our peace with Marienburg's pretty awesome. As you can tell, they don't really mind our military actions because of our treaties and the past treaties with Marienburg and just all the other sweetenings. They also appear to hate Middenheim. Now that is interesting to know. So we're not really going to do anything now. We're just going to rush into Aldorf, reinforce and establish our defenses there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna let this turn pass by very quickly. We're gonna avoid that battle. He flees immediately into Marienburg. Okay, somebody shot me. I'll be back in a second. It's Toddbringer. He sent an army. That's his troops here. Basic, but it's a meeting. Our plan's simple. We gotta kill them all and prove a point that we aren't some kiddie emperor. We are the real deal. So what I'm imagining. I played this battle before. I know I'm kind of spoiling it, but it was the only one I played so I could get a taste and a flavor of what the battles would be. Our plan's simple. We're the ambushers. So, we'll put our swords here, our spears here, and our halberd here, with our missiles, and just launch an all-out attack. Our spears will flank round and form a cordon. If the enemy starts retreating, the spears will hit him in the rear and kill him. Simple. The Reichsguard Knight, Karl Franz himself, and the handguns in that will be moved up here, and we'll keep the Reichsguard hidden somewhere. Because no doubt when Party 2 arrives, they'll inevitably join the fray or try to hightail it. Probably they would hightail it. In fact, why would you be moving armies, and I mean entire armies of people, just to do this one job? You know? Seems a bit overly complicated. Oh yes, let's move an army for a secret meeting. Who would ever figure that out?
Come, men. It seems Toddbringer sends his midden wolves across the Reich to test our mettle. He seems to think that since my father's death, Reichland is weak, and we cower under our beds waiting for these Ulrich worshippers to save us from our woes. I say we Reichlanders are more than capable of defending ourselves. I say we show Todbringer's mongrels that Reichlander blood flows through our veins. We face the trespassers deep in the blood pines. Keep your wits, lads, for there is more than Ulrich's dogs in there. My father had to send the Reichsguard in to purge these woods of forest goblin filth more than once during his reign. Yet that is not what we face today. No! Today we send the Elector Count of Middenland a message that it is the House of Franz that protects the borders of Reichland!
Ah. Nice speech, kid. Now, our objective's pretty simple. We're gonna wipe out the Successionists. So, first plan, we set up a nice arc of fire. We want to hit as many of them as we can in the initial volleys. More bodies that fall on their side, the less of our guys will need to die. First rank is done. The second rank will be include Karl Franz leading the swords head on.
Unlock formation.
I want them to line up, and I want Karl in the middle of it. He's a pretty good combatant, and he's one of my toughest units so far. He'll also be placed on hold. The second line will be sent in shortly after the first line initiated combat. They'll basically fill the gaps where the first line hasn't hit yet. And finally, our spears will move around the flank.
They are mine to lead.
And the Reichsguard will just wait. Okay, cool, let's go. Now, obviously, I'm slowing this down. Normally, I don't. But you can see here's the Successionists. They're moving their force. This is really our best opportunity to engage. We're going to send Group 4 around immediately. They're going to be like, oh no, they managed to spot our army. Blah. So as expected, the Successionists are just thrown into panic. They don't even know what's going on. And the commander's like, men, to the woods! To the woods! They don't even notice that this is Karl Franz's personal battle-hardened host that I somehow managed to move. A lot of these men have fought against Marienburg and rebels alike, so they're used to the tactics of mass army. As expected, the enemy has spotted our flanking detachment. Spears. Crossbows. Concentrate on the Moors. Those Hellfire cannons will rain literally hell on our lines. And I'd like to keep as many men alive as I can. Halberds, I entrust the task of dealing with them to you. So here comes the unarmored spearmen. Yeah, I don't know why we're still keeping them around, but it's nice to have extra bodies. I mean, like, they're cheaper than our regular spears as well. Here's Karl Franz just in the middle of it.
For the Empire!
Like, that is an example he's setting right there. So as expected, the enemy has already begun running away. Thankfully, I do keep some Reichsguard in the back. Spears begin pursuit detail. Any fools that run must be cut down. After all, it's one of our objectives.
Let's move in now.
But it is kind of hard to kill them all. I mean, like the Hellstorm Barries and that just last for so long. Okay, we might need a. Yeah, I gave my Reichsguard the banner of swiftness, so they're not hindered anymore. They just go all out, baby. So, as expected, the enemy has already sent units fleeing. These men will probably go and try and warn the column, which would be quite problematic for us. Send one detachment to reinforce. We want to break him as quickly as possible.
Reichsguard! Yes, General? Sir, for the Emperor!
They think they're being brave. How adorable. Against the Reichsguard. Against the famous Reichsguard. Like a fully... You know what, Mora Crew? You silly. You silly Mora Crew. So yes, we are currently headhunting them. Now, whilst we do not properly practice headhunting, I like the term, because that's essentially what we're doing. We're making sure that the enemy remains dead. Handgunners, I want you to move. Spears. How is the pursuit? Up, here they come. Maybe we did strike a bit too early. Change targets. Reichsguard can handle themselves. Bollocks, that's a lot more. Where's the missiles? Handgunners, pursue. Infantry, I need you to hold up theirs. Ah, look at that. More reinforcements.
Sigma guides us.
Ah, god damn it. Happens to be one Hellstorm rocket battery crew. Okay, cool. The Reichsguard can take care of them. How's the rest going on? There's a lot of them that's getting away. Crossbows. On up.
Yes, my lord.
Carl, get your men over there. Handgunners, give me a status update on your hunt. I wish I had more cavalry, but I don't. Damn it. You ain't gonna wipe them out, I'm afraid. Some of our detachments are getting a bit overwhelmed and caught out. Were they trying to reform against handgunners? I've heard of bravery, but I've never heard of this level of stupidity. So it appears our valiant foe has managed to elude us there. The thing is about this, it's difficult. Because now we failed that. Well, actually, no, we haven't. Yeah, at least. You guys arrived there. Where's our other reinforcements? Yeah. Wish I had more cap, I don't. If I had just a bit more cavalry. Just a bit. You know, maybe we should have waited, because it looks like they would have flanked around here and met somewhere here. Maybe. I don't know. Well, we're about to get reinforcements here anyway. I need a status update. Kill as many as you can. Especially their general. If we kill the leader, then hell, it'll be another guy that replaces him, but he won't have the same XP. Ah, be it, buddy. You know, I gotta hand it to him. He's got one bulletproof cape on him. Why did you stop, Carl? Go in there. Alright, this battle does not bode well. As expected, some of Boris's wolves will escape. Nice work. Anyone else that we should be chasing down, killing? Nope. Problem is that they are awfully close to the edge. Crossbows give them hell. We do have some re-rallying for some bizarre reason. They're dividing us, I see. We send a hunter detachment. Yep. More detachments are arriving as we speak. I want you to form a cordon here. So, here's we do have some escaping. That's to be expected after all. Even Karl Franz's battle-hardened veterans can't survive. Like, not everything in this army is battle-hardened veterans, but it's propaganda. Nice work. We want to wait. Okay, we attack now. Yeah, these Middenheim dogs. The wolves will be put down today. Even sent a detachment of my best guys away. Held out for a bloody long time now. What's this? Ah. It's gonna be such a pain. Karl Franz is probably in there smashing everything about. You can hear him. You can't really see him. Oh, here comes the chain route. Ain't gonna end well for them, I assure him. Anyone tries to flee out of that cordon, oh boy. It ain't going to end well.
The Empire endures! Ready for war! The gods have abandoned us!
Where's your war god Ulrich? How do you pray to him, you know? Yep, their lines are just forward. You know, they are outright fleeing. It's overwhelming the men that I've sent in. Quite impressive. The Wolves of Ulrich certainly know how to run. There are some hounds that apparently refuse to leave. How are you doing, Karl? Appears he's combating the enemy general. Gotta hand it to him. He's trying to put up a fight. Jeez, blow for blow, these two. Biding his time, so his man. Oh, no, he's fleeing. I was gonna say, I respect that man. He holds his ground to the bitter end. But no. Like the other wolves, he flees. Well, I suppose they did do us the courtesy and hold back for a bit. The successionist forces were not wiped out, I'm afraid. That was a shame, or maybe I should have given them time to rally. A lot of the dogs escaped, sadly enough. A faction may choose to raise a settlement after defeating the defenders. I know that. Casualties were high, especially with one of our units. Once again, the amoeba warriors nearly taken some of the highest casualties. So that's a shame, but the dogs of Middenheim and Boris Todbringer now know who's in charge. Bretonian peasant. Thou shalt give a ton, dies gloriously. Can't even read it, but it's hilarious. Like, the Bretonians aren't that bad in their treatment of the peasantry, apart from restricting them to do many things, especially causing inbreeding. Peasantry ends up with a lot of extra feet and that, and, you know. Maybe if Bretonia had lighter laws, but for some reason they don't. To be honest, the dwarfs, they're good at engineering, but they will not advance that far. Their mindset's just completely against it. They're classic. Like, it took 500 years for the dwarfs to adapt to the organ gun. 500 years till they finally decided, okay, I like the design, let's pass it on through. You know? Longbeards, those guys are respected people in society. Those are dwarfs who have seen their part of the military The unit known as Longbeards is some of the best infantry you can get in the game for its price. So we'll take on the captives.
Moving off. What do you want?
Those who would break away. Good. We are done. We have recruit a battle wizard. Gregor Alderman. An apprentice woman. Apprentice wizard. That's nice to know. Sword of striking. Cool. So here he is, our wizard. Cool. So now with that extra bit of cash in hand, we're gonna retreat back home.
On march.
There are casualties to be replenished. Many of our fine warriors have fought today. It was a glorious undertaking. Ah, yes, of course. What do we want for you, Caro? Pistol Corps. It's a good move. A lot of our gunners and that really do need the ammunition. You know? So what I'm currently doing is just strengthening the economy in that. Doing tasks where I can. And now I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and watch my empire grow a bit. No orcs are invading. We're too strong now. Oh, great. The population's unhappy in Carolberg. What a surprise! You know what?
The nation calls.
This province
Make
is
haste,
fine
men.
as is.
Praise Sigma. By the comet.
But the only
By
thing we
the
can do with our
comet.
wizard
Follow
is
the
Chano.
winds.
And that won't really help. Well, actually, it does help with construction costs.
A wise move. My power is theirs.
So he's actually a pretty cool guy at Wizards. Like, the Empire has access to all wizards thanks to their college. So, useful fellow.
On march. Ready. Move.
Yeah. Just as soon as I move the army, and they're like, "Woo, Carl France, Carl France, Carl France, Carl France." Yeah, they're terrified. Can't blame them. So that's about over 20 minutes. So let's just end this. See where it leads us to. Marienburg's probably at war with somebody. Haven't seen any armies of Nordland as of late. So who can we expand against? You know? Like, I know I'm just thinking short term. Like, there's Sterling. They're pretty happy with us.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Of course. I have an offer to make to you. One that you probably won't refuse. You're at war with who? Ostenmark as well, huh? Demanding payments, not my style. To friends, at least. That deal would have actually benefited you more than me, bud. As things currently stand, we want to strengthen our relationship with the dwarves. Like, the orcs still hold Kara Azog. If we don't liberate that in the name of the dwarves, then it will be problematic, because the orcs from Kara Azog, as earlier, would just come down and attack our lands.
Take up the pace.
Obviously, I cannot allow that. As King of the Empire, it is my sworn duty to protect the lands of the Empire. As a result, the
Very well.
garrison army of the Treasurer will advance on the Kara Azog. But that is for next time. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time.